A modified sprint. The man on the outside of him, 23, Tony Jones, come from Production Saloons. Also raced street stock many years ago. Glenn Finlay just popped up out of the blue from somewhere. 17, Craig Phillips has done it all as well. Productions and stock cars. And as Sean Harris has as well. Let's go racing here, and off to a nice wee start. Looks like it's going to be the 23 car of Tony Jones off to a nice wee handy wee lead already. On the behind him, about 5 car lengths back, will be the 17 car of Craig Phillips, and back behind him 33 is Glenn Finlay. We come out into the front straight now. Tony Jones got a little bit too wrong coming out of turn 3 and 4 as he flicks it into 1 and 2 now. We'll go back down to the back straight now. 23 Tony Jones leads the charge. 17 Craig Phillips will be in behind him now. One spot back and behind him will be the 33 car of Glenn Finlay. Looks like Tony Jones has got it wrong as he comes out of that turn number 4 again. Doesn't seem to be his turn. He's gone back about 3 or 4 car lengths now, and he's now back in third spot. Over to 3 and 4 we go. 17 Craig Phillips leads the charge. Back and behind him will be the next place 33 Glenn Finlay. Another spot back behind him 24 Sean Harris starts to get into his work as well. Then back to Tony Jones, and behind him 16 Chris Rooney's bouncing around between 1 and 2, and Kevin Cunningham brings up the rear of the field. Over to 3 and 4 coming out of turn 4. It's 17 Craig Phillips doing it pretty easy at the moment though. 24 Sean Harris is pressuring the 33 car of Finlay, and now gets down the inside of him between 1 and 2, heads down the back straight. Already got about 2 car lengths on the 33 car of Glenn Finlay, now back into third spot. 23 Tony Jones struggling a wee bit there with some handling. He's spun right out going into turn 3 and 4, and he's still continuing on, but he's gone right now down to the back of the field as we look back to turn 1 and 2. 16 Chris Rooney, 66 Kevin Cunningham, and Tony Jones brings up the rear of the field. Up past me in the control tower here, and it's the 17 car of Craig Phillips being hammered a wee bit by the 24 car of Sean Harris. Finlay still back in third, going pretty strong. He's about 5 or 6 car lengths back in that next spot position. It's a big gap back to the 16 car of Chris Rooney, then back behind him another big gap back to 66 Kevin Cunningham, and about 3 or 4 car lengths back to the 23 car of Tony Jones. Over to 3 and 4 heading into turn 3. It's getting a bit bunched up in the front there as the 17 car of Craig Phillips has been put under a lot of pressure by the 24 car of Sean Harris. Harris now goes into 1 and 2. He's really chasing this car right down about 4 or 5 back to the 33 car of Glenn Finlay, and a big gap back him to his 16 car of Rooney, and behind him Kevin Cunningham in the 66, and 23 Tony Jones brings up the rear of the field. The white flag is out. She's 1 lap to go as 17 Craig Phillips heads down. He's got this thing all wrapped up at this stage. If he makes a mistake into 3 and 4, Harris will have him, but here comes Glenn Finlay with a bit of a late charge as well, but the checkered flag will drop for the 17 car of Craig Phillips. In 24, what's his name, Sean Harris is in second spot. Then 33 Glenn Finlay brings up that next spot. 16 Chris Rooney crosses the line now for that 4th spot. Then 66 Kevin Cunningham, and the 23 car of Tony Jones brings up that final spot here. Rock FM Riverside Speedway modified sprint action.